nothing on those. Fine. I think this... Yep, this is just a fully explored hallway, so we go back up, find Hortense. We got this. Obviously, I'm going to tell her that it is lovely down there. Oh my god, you cannot believe the luxury in which these people live. I've never even seen collars that high. Hortense, you simply have to go. You belong there. Spa day every day. Exactly.
Hey, Ellie. Hey, Ellie, how's your head? Still spinning?
Felix, the secret to surviving a good night is a big breakfast. Wait, what are you yammering about?
Oh, I was just curious is all. You used to make a face whenever we talked, like you had a headache. But I guess you're feeling all right now.
Look, you're okay, but don't go rubbing it in, all right?
I love that their relationship seems to develop over the course of the time we've taken them out. It's lovely.
There. That's one right there. I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs.
Do it for all future affairs that you do, please. It is a paradise. You should see for yourself.
I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
Oh my god, an endless, extravagant garden. There were even signs that said no frolicking, specifically for greasy interlopers. It was just one giant party. They had a vodka fountain and everything. Everything is everything is gold. Golden streets, golden chairs, golden toothbrushes. Going for the first one, obviously.
Truly? Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity.
Tell all of your friends and take them.
Take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Her words.
Yeah.
This is it. I'm finally going to get the life I deserve.
Perfect. Exactly how the end of that should have been written. Loving it. Byzantium estate key. Okay. I think Byzantium is actually like a lot larger than I've been giving it credit for at this point.
Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Ah, so it's not me this time. Whew.
Yeah, board reputation increased. Exactly. Oh my god. Even the board hated her. This is where you grew up, Ellie? Wild.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Spit on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me. Ellie, let's do this another time. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your home. Oh, hello. I'm not gonna play down or play up. Ellie, let's do this another time. I mean, we could try that instead.
But keep the Calavedos handy.
Yeah, let's actually, Ellie, we'll do this another time, and I'm gonna quickly pop my hat on, just in case. Spin on the floor? Hell yeah, I'm just gonna do the dinosaur.
The last few years have been
Okay. That was actually new dialogue. Probably been wondering where I've been all this time. Last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into, right? Ellie, you've made your point. Can we just get this over with? What Ellie said, or indeed we've saved towns and restored property across Halcyon. Yeah, we have done that.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen quietly. Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you. This is getting awkward. We'll leave when we're good and ready. Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
My perception is supposed to be quite good. Hold on, these floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble. Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed. What is it?
It's the floors. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Don't sound so disappointed about it. It's not for lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Listen quietly, but I'm sure you're much happier now knowing Ellie's alive and well, right? Talk about making lemons slap out of lemons?
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
They'd probably talk as well. Gotta keep up with those Joneses. Let's go, Ellie. We've got better things to do than hang around these two. Listen quietly, so tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Fair enough, let's go, Ellie. Ellie, are you done with these jokes? It's a pretty funny story. I'm gonna listen quietly.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
If you knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary. You people should be ashamed of yourselves. Yeah, third one.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Come on, Ellie. You deserve better than this. I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene. Come on, Ellie. You deserve better than this.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
All right, that's a fair point, well made. Let's go and do that. I kind of suspect that this mission is gonna end with, hey Ellie, why don't you just hang out there for a little bit? Yeah, just hang out there, Ellie. This kind of thing. I'm sad. Am I allowed to be sad? Yeah, this is. Yeah, definitely. This, there have been a couple of quest lines that are especially evocative of things that people deal with consistently.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset. How did you think that would go? You were making quite the scene. Can we do this later? How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in, Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
Come on, Ellie, we don't have time to dwell on this. No. And then what? This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part.
Continue.
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Okay, how about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up. You're better than this. You're really hurt, aren't you? Don't get all mopey on me. You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Work through it in your own time. No, trust me, this was the best. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation. That sounds familiar. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Think there's a lesson here, Ellie. What happened in the appearances in the past now? Move on. This episode reflects on them, not you. Once again, that's very specific. This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
You can learn from something like this. It's up to you to determine what that is. Everyone's out only for themselves. You've seen that now. Definitely not. You've got to surround yourself with people who will really look out for you. That one. Bad things happen. It doesn't mean anything. Third.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking. I don't follow. That money won't make you feel better about it. It's not really your money any more than it's theirs. No. I'm happy with collecting it. Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Let's do it, Ellie. Quite the role reversal. There'd be better be a cut in it for me. So how do we do this? Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for Woolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
I do have people skills.
Work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
And I've also got hacking. I need to ask you a few things, though. Apparently I don't need to ask you anything, actually. Let's get this one done pretty much instantly. Vanderbilt and Terra 2. Restricted access. Is this as in, like, restricted... Hang on. I'm going to save before I try. I do have an outfit for this. Good.
Soldier.
I'm just going to walk around the outside. Ah, ha, 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 ha. This is actually literally where I'm supposed to be going? Sweet. Unlock with Ministers Estate Key. Never mind. This isn't the mission I'm supposed to be doing right now. Yeah, no. Low Crusade. Let's tag that and then leave. I'm not doing the one that I suspect is probably going to start the end game yet. Good thing you're not having a conversation, because that could have been the last one. Mag to power singleton. Yeah, don't need those. Billingsley's. Go in here and see if you have anything to say about the fact that someone died. Nothing. Is your corpse just... Yep. Just close that door and walk away? No one needs to know. Okay, luxury weapons in Forsyth. There's one over there-ish that's already locked. I haven't checked Bijou's. I do have to make sure that I go into each of these buildings because, you know, they could be just quests. You know, just straight up quests. GHIG, Secure Mailbox System TM. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch. Oh, right. Yes, no, we actually have already seen that one before. Yeah. The insurance policies. Now I remember.
Something to see?
All right. Let's quickly have a look at the map and make sure that if anything has a door, we go on the inside. Okay, cool. We've already been in there. That's Jollica's. That has a door as well. Those are just for getting down into the sewers, I have to imagine. That's the chairman's. Is that the chairman's estate over there? Right. I'm actually going to go for the sweeper town right now. Because if we're about to leave Byzantium in order to go to Monarch for a quest, we might as well make sure that we have all of the possible quests that we could be using. Could be doing, rather.
Why place... What?
Yeah, you don't care to talk to me. Fair enough. I don't care to talk to you right back. Bijou's is closed, right? That actually aligns with the dialogue we've heard. There are multiple different levels to this area as well. I should probably still check. Yeah, that's Billingsley.
Remember that
this one over here is the Haberdasher. We've done both of those. Far side is... Yes, okay, so that is the chairman's estate. You're optimizing brain at work. A little bit, yeah. Just trying to make it efficient. Bureau of Exploration. Let's go. I don't think this was the Aether Wave place. Nope.
Is that outfit an original design? Marvelous.
It is. It's a Jollica original. Hey, Alonso.
Well, you're obviously not from around here. I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it.
Yeah, well, gave it away. I'm just here to take an aside, so you don't know that. Maybe I'll work here.
You don't look nearly bored enough to work here. Believe me, I know everyone here by face. Alonso Vallejos. Extraordinarily pleased to make your acquaintance, and so on and so forth. I'm currently operating a sightseeing tour of sorts. Think of it as a guided journey across Halcyon. Would you be interested in a trial run?
How's it work?
Glad you asked. Our tour guides you across some of the most picturesque and breathtaking sights around Halcyon. We've placed some beacons across a series of locations around Halcyon. Yeah. All you have to do is follow the beacons to adventure.
This is exactly the kind of thing that I needed to pick up first. Like, exactly.
So, what do you think? Are you interested?
Yeah, hell yeah. Seen plenty of Halcyon already. I'm not impressed. No. All right, I'll help you.
Outstanding. Here, you'll need this special triangulating device. Think of it as a wireless compass, pointing the way to the next beacon. When you find a beacon, this device records your discovery and directs you to the next stop on your tour. Find every beacon, finish your tour, and come back here to claim your commemorative hat. Simple.
Ooh, we even get a hat. All right, I'm off. All right, so what have we done this stream so far? We completed the Jollica's quest, the Jollica's haberdashery, and we got this piece of equipment. This piece of equipment gives us +10 to dialogue skills, as well as being light armor that provides 58 armor. So it provides what heavy armor usually would. Other than that, we've just completed like a couple of like just small quests in Byzantium. That's about it. Oh, and we're in the middle of doing Ellie's companion quest. Her parents collected on her life insurance policy and are currently pretending that she's dead.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
All right, hush.
All right. Regardless of how long ago that save was, it's literally just a conversation. Yeah, it was just a conversation. Sweet.
What do you think you're doing?
Okay, damn.
I suppose I can look away.
I thought I was going to be fine with that. Maybe I just need slightly higher stealth skills still. Nothing. This one will be locks. Yep. Can't even see that one. Obviously, I'm going to try and get myself behind a pillar and then unlock this.
Easy now.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Couldn't even spot me.
No
You'll
problem.
stay out there. I'm going to just quickly close this so I can steal. Face grade mask. No. I'll take it all. Don't really need it, though. It's not about making money. It's about taking money. All right. And obviously this one. You have to. You made an heiress retire in a style to which she deserved? Exactly. That's, it's the quality of life that she has so richly earned. And this feels like it's going to be a situation of a whole lot of stuff and none of it's useful. Yeah. This almost seems like it's something that I'm going to want to come and do much later. Like there's going to be a quest directing me here. This kind of looks like the chairman's apartment over on Groundbreaker. So these are maps and plans for certain areas. I don't necessarily know which. Well, somehow I feel like I'm about to be told. Pick up Lockwood's papers. Definitely in just a second. This is just going to be a like an instantaneous solution to a quest in the future. Perfect. Messages. Welcome, Rachel Lockwood. To S. Zhao. Medical treatment. Sandra. Just got back from Billingsley. Had not only one, not two, but 3 near maple liqueurs. Almost done with this project I've been working on for the past 6 months. Decided to celebrate. Hey, don't worry. I'll save some celebrating for the 2 of us. Thinking maybe Celeste's haberdashery. Stop over at Lovegrove's. Couple hours at Chancery's. End the night with a bang at Bijou's. What do you think? J. Lockwood. From J. Lockwood, subject to a receptionist. Rachel. I don't like hearing rumors about my daughter having a drink with her own receptionist. Who's Zhao. Okay. We've talked about this. Victor's family has fallen out of favor. If he was worthy of your attention, he would have made a senior position by now. Don't drag the Lockwood name down with him. Yes. Billingsley. Billingsley. William, 2 of my colleagues went missing last night. No one's heard of them. I'm afraid I might be next. I need to go away for a little while. A few days, maybe a week, just until everything sorts itself out. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm going down into the tunnels. I was wondering if you could send one of the mechanicals to me with food or something, please. Maybe some cocktail olives and pea-free nuts. I'll pay you back. Well, I now know to talk to Billingsley in order to ask where Rachel Lockwood is. I don't know who Rachel Lockwood is and why I should care, but I do enjoy your posh, pretentious accents. Quite nice. I get a lot of experience doing those in different D&D circumstances. My player character, or like my longest player character in the game. Psychedog, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. Enjoy your emotes in chat, and welcome back to the Republic for having subscribed for 6 months. Yeah, my character, like, is very much an actor. They'll walk into a situation and then they'll assume and try and project rank. So, like, if there's an enemy squad or something like that, my character will just use disguise self, walk up to them all and go, "It's me, the Gremlina," you know, something like that. But I've managed to do that in a lot of situations, like, more formally militaristic, which is usually Yes, Reginald Van Smythe here. Yes, to look over the squads. Yes, military strategist, way back when. Major General style. Gremlina? Yeah, I mean, that's the only name I could come up with for a gremlin at that point. The names are always usually corruptions of... Ooh, actually, let's have a quick look at this. First of which lies somewhere in Byzantium. Let's do that before we bounce. It's usually a corruption of the name Reginald Hammerschmidt. So Regina H. Schmidt, Reglin Smith. You know, just multiple different versions of the same name. Ah.
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows, rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
I love that we're actually just going to get little lore snippets in each of those locations. Perfect. This is kind of actually the... it's on Fallbrook. This one's currently on... Edgewater? Fine. Fallbrook and Edgewater would go. I like that this mission is effectively like geocaching. General Gremlina McHammerschmidt, is that really you? Yes, it's me, Gremlina. That's the closest to a gremlin voice I can get off the cuff. Kind of thing that would destroy my throat to do for a long period of time unless I'd prepared.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Alright, we're back to over encumbered apparently. Because I don't have my companions with me at the moment. Fair. Let's throw all of this equipment back away. Don't need it. I mean, I am keeping something with stealth skills on. So stealth hack, my usual one. That's the tech. Lockpick. And then I think after that, everything can go. Hack +5 is actually kind of useful as well on a helmet. Medical +5 can be useful on a helmet. I imagine it's probably not necessary though. Having hack +5 on a helmet is also useful. Determination, no. Don't care about the determination, nor leadership skills, nor dialogue skills. I already have a tech skills one. Leadership skills again, tech skills again. Handguns, two-handed melee. Those ones I usually don't need buffs on. +5 to intimidate. No. I already have +7 to all dialogue skills, which just straight up outclasses that. I think I do actually have a hat that I do need to get back out of the inventory at the moment, though. And for the weapons, yeah, pretty much anything that's not the pink slip can go. N-ray damage +10%. And plasma damage +5. +40 armor. That actually seems like decent headwear for us. Sadly. Seems like it, at least. Okay. Science +3 on a helmet? No, too minor. And then I think, yeah, the rest of these are the ones that we've just handed in. So they're not actually going to be helpful. Beautiful. So pretty much I imagine this is just going to take me kind of like slightly adjacent a lot of areas that aren't necessarily always explored, but are interesting in the game. A good way to make sure that people actually see all of the sights to see. I'm behind it. Seems a neat idea. Let's quickly change the... no, wrong one. But I do actually need to repair the hunting rifle. And I am running out of weapon parts. Damn it. I've been so concerned about that happening, and yet I've consistently run up against it as a problem. Let's do the map teleport to abandoned industrial zone. It's further up from there. Yeah, I guess I don't really want to be in Edgewater. board doesn't hate me, though. Nor does Space's Choice. Space's Choice is scared of me. They don't hate me. You're horrid about saving everything in these games? I try and, like, habitually save every other couple seconds. I know, it just generally seems like a good idea. You know, Supernova will disabuse me of that, obviously. Considering you cannot quick save in it. Is that an enemy? No? Okay. Geronimo! Figured that was probably gonna do that. I had fingers crossed it wasn't gonna. It's okay. Literally saved immediately before it, just in case. Gotta take the safe path down. Ugh. At the very least, I have Adreno in it this time, so I'm actually healing. Not seeing anything move in the distance. Do I not have the, whatever thing it is? Hang on. Physical damage weakness. Taking too much physical damage. Beat up primals. Or mechanicals give you the willy and taking as many drugs. Yeah, no, I apparently don't even have the one of those that is allied to taking fall damage. Apparently there is one. That strongly surprises me. That seems like something I should have earned, I don't know, 2 seconds after I loaded the game. Before I even selected my character. Gigantes. Neat.
Nice, Captain!
Let's dance!
Nice one!
Alright, let's get
Stay practicing then!
Ellie to take one out. Ooh, Ellie actually did manage. Okay, so Ellie does okay damage. Well, I say okay damage, but then I remember that, you know, it's against enemies on literally the first location of the game.
We hope you've enjoyed your trek across the breathtaking landscape of Emerald Vale, Terra 2's most fertile settlement and future breadbasket of Halcyon. Take a moment to enjoy this vista with a can of Spacer's Choice Saltuna before...
I was given clear instructions. Where are we? Do I not have any? Am I? No, hang on.
You make your way to Mighty Scylla, Halcyon's biggest asteroid.
Perfect. I am following this quest to an absolute T. Not gonna catch me breaking the law. You already ate all of it? It's so delicious. It's nice. It's got like all this complex flavor of salt and almost exclusively salt.
On the ship.
Oh, there's actually something at Hello Base apparently? Or maybe the map marker is just bugging out.
Destination reached. Scylla. To return.
Salt is the most important food group, exactly. When they say, you know, get your vitamins and minerals, I just get exclusively one mineral very, very often. Oh god, I still love the vista of this planet so much. I cannot wait until I have the ability to play this in like all ultra settings, optimized and stuff like that. Because, God, I can imagine. Just. I'm just going to play Sniper Elite for a while here.
Never saw ya.
Neat. That was fun.
Watch yourself, you're hurt!
Is the salty and salt tuna because it's a cross breed of salmon and tuna, or is it just super salty tuna? I believe it's super salty tuna. I also don't necessarily believe it is tuna. A large amount of facilities seem to have been canning sprats. Speaking
That's one
of.
down.
Let's hunt a couple so there's no more to can. Really.
But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their work right now. You're in for a real treat, because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay, located on Terra 1.
Cool, well, we are going to Monarch soon anyway. They called it Terra 1, but it's Monarch, right? Also, skills and perks, we actually have to tag, but also, we can actually go outside. The fact that I didn't know that before means that it's possible a secret is, like, slightly outside. You can do that? Yeah, apparently you can. Sunkaino, hi, welcome to the stream. Enjoy your sorry, wrong pattern. Welcome to the stream. See you. I gotta get the old pattern straight in my head. Like, you'd imagine that there's gotta be something. See you soon. Thank you very much for this is actually the pattern it was supposed to be as well. Thank you very much for the gift sub to Sunkaino. Much appreciated, Sunkaino. Enjoy your emotes in chat and welcome to the Republic. Oh, thank you for fixing my mistakes, silly. I will do one march around the perimeter of this planet just to see. Because I would not put it beyond them. And, you know, having like a hint in a quest that, hang on, you can go slightly outside the barriers, seems like a thing that Obsidian would do to give you a little bit of a hint that maybe this is something you should consider. Even if it's not, I'm fine with that, but it seems viable. Spotting anything so far, though. Is Scylla the Battle Royale planet? I mean, it could easily be. All you have to do is make sure that these giant generators move in occasionally. It's gonna be a bit difficult. Done most of the perimeter. Although, yeah. Looks like a large amount of the rest of the perimeter is not able to be accessed.
Nobody messing with you, Vi.
They're not even messing with me. I think at some point it's cruelty that I'm killing them. At some point.
What was there on us?
Oh. Come on. Felix, do you want to kill him for me? I can't believe none of them saw me earlier than that as well. Ridiculous.
My kind of action.
So how many hours do you think you played this game to now?
Not bad, huh?
I think I've done 9 streams of it. Each of them are 5 hours long, so 45. It's my rough guesstimate. I suspect I'm super close to the end. If 30's the level cap, I'm on 28 right now. And I'm not getting any information that ever tells me to go to a new planet at this rate. It seems like I've reached it. Little bit of not loot over this side, but a corpse. And yeah, there's a little bit more of the barrier, but I am at the point of strongly suspecting that there's not going to be one. Obsidian almost always reward extra searching though, so have to try. And then that gets up to the area that I can't reach. Fine, you got me, game. You absolutely punked me. Well done. Quickly get back onto the ship and go over to... Oh, fast travel near hostiles.
Ooh, that happened.
I almost feel bad for him.
Okay, aggroed way too many of them at the same time, but thankfully they should just be one-shots largely. Their pathing was absolutely tragic as they were trying to make it to me. Oh, God. Weapon hasn't actually even lowered its damage yet. I don't know why we're not one-shotting anymore. One of the best quality of life changes is the ability to walk through companions. Yep, agreed. I don't want another companion blocking a door that I'm trying to go into or preventing me from being able to loot something. Also, just straight up being able to tell them, hey, look, go there. Like, don't be here. Go there instead is lovely. In just a few minutes, I will take a short break in order to go and get myself some more water to drink, as well as take a bio break. But before that, let's make our way back onto Monarch. Pretty much everywhere is apparently useful here.